This is how you launch your e-commerce business. Hi, I'm Flo and I'm co-owner of 2 e-commerce businesses within the fashion and beauty industry. And today I thought I should share my experiences and what I wish I knew before I launched my stores. So if you are interested to learn more, please watch this video all the way through because I'm sharing some experiences and tips and things I've never shared with anyone else. If you're already in business or if you're planning to start your business, please let me know in the comment section below what kind of business you are, and let's just use this space to answer each other's questions. That would be really awesome if we could help each other grow. So please take advantage of this opportunity to get more knowledge. Okay, so before we get started, let's just talk quickly about committing to the business. Do you have a clear vision and an action plan? Why should someone buy from you? How do you plan to fund this project? Are you using your savings? Are you seeking funds somewhere else? Make a budget and try to stick to it. Be prepared that you are going to spend way more than you think. Alright, so first of all, congratulations for starting your own business. I am so excited for you. And by the way, I am so sorry for the noisy background. It is an entire construction zone, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So they were extremely loud earlier today, so just so you know. That's why. Now, let's look into what you should think about before launching your store. First thing I would do is to compare and choose your ideal platform for your website. In my opinion, I think that e-commerce is 70% tech, 20% marketing, and 10% problem solving. For most startups, tech is most likely not their strongest attribute and therefore will have to outsource this part of their business. So I think there's 2 ways to go about this. You can either hire someone to do the tech part of your business, which will be a big investment because tech is expensive, or you can share equity with a tech partner. Either way, I think choosing your ideal platform is based on where you stand today. I'm going more into depth in this video right here, so if you're interested to learn more about which platform you should go for, make sure to check out this video right there. Let me ask you this. Do you have a high quality experience through photos, videos, and text? What you are selling needs to be presented in a professional way. In this day and age, it's not enough to have okay photos, and most e-commerce owners, they start off by taking their own media content. But unless you are amazing at it, I would also outsource this part. There is no shame in outsourcing. In fact, I think it is a strength that as a business owner, you can recognize that you are not great at everything that you do. So for this next step, I needed a little assistance from my phone, so I hope you don't mind me reading a little bit from my notes. Okay, make sure your business is following the laws. Add your business information to your footer, organization number, and your contact information.
Create your terms of purchase contract, the text that your customer will agree on prior to submitting their order. Create your privacy policy
and make sure to add GDPR. This is data tracking information. Having it written down on your website is the very first step, but following it is just as crucial. I would recommend getting a lawyer to help write the text and a web developer to adjust the website to fit the requirements. GDPR applies to packages shipped to a European country. So this means that if you are offering worldwide shipping, you need to follow GDPR. Not doing so can be detrimental to your business. There have been a few startups here in Norway who have gotten a $60,000 fine for breaking one of the rules. That's enough to get you out of business. Let's talk about branding for a minute. Creating a story. Consistent branding is how people will remember you. Have you ever seen unicorns in pastel colors and thought about Pretty Little Thing? Or maybe you've seen curvy girls and an edgy look and thought about, I don't know, Fashion Nova? You see, what these companies have in common is that they are really good at their branding. Create your story and stick to the theme throughout your packaging, your products, your website. People buy from the feeling that they get from your company. Less clicks, less confusion. So your website should be understood by a 7-year-old. You know what they say, confused customer will always say no. Every landing page should have a clear call to action and minimize the amount of steps that it takes to get your product into the checkout. An example of that can be having clickable photos or buttons, which leads the customer directly to a product page or a category page, depending on what you are testing. Just test out different variables and see which one will get you result. Another example is Gina Tricot. I recently saw that they are testing out having their checkout in the sidecar menu. This is pretty new, so yeah, this was interesting to see. I wonder if that will have a higher conversion rate or if it will look messy for the customer and it will just confuse them even more. I don't know. I think they're just testing out to see if it will work. I see this time after time with small businesses and I wonder why they're not taking this seriously. Offering every available payment method that is currently available for you. Why aren't you doing this? Let your customer choose their preferred payment method. Some people feel more safe with a payment method than others. And here's the secret. You are never too small to reach out to Afterpay or Klarna. Make your selling points eye-catching. Remind your customers why they should buy from you. On my website, you will find my selling points on top of each page, highlighted in the product page, above the footer, and as well as in the checkout. Anytime I visit an unknown website, I usually look for this page, a dedicated support page. I don't understand why most businesses put a contact fill-in box. What people seem to forget is for every customer that takes their time to fill out a form, there are at least 10 customers that are too lazy to do that. And what happens to them? They just leave. First-time customers have their head full of questions like how much is shipping? Will I get taxed? How does the return system work? Is it safe to shop here? Be prepared to answer all of those questions before your customers get the chance to ask those. And bonus, if you can also add your email or phone number or even live chat, those are great options to contact you directly. Show them that you are transparent and that you are ready to answer any question. Another thing that I think is important to have before you launch is social proof. Happy customers. And if you don't have any customer yet, don't worry, you can gift out some products in order to get some reviews or photos that you can use on your social medias and on your website. Your customers want to see regular people just like you and me using the products. What does it really look like? What do they think? Are they satisfied? Yeah. Social proof. Catch their email right away, but of course in a GDPR friendly way. Even if you're just starting out, building your email list is extremely valuable for retargeting your customers. You can do this by offering discount codes or saving their shopping cart or exclusive offers. There are so many ways to do this, but please just start today, okay? And always remember that you are borrowing space to reach out to your customers through social media, but you own your email list. So this is important if you ever unexpectedly blow up. You can never predict this, okay? So be sure to do this before you launch. It's to run tests on all aspects of your business. Send your website to a few friends, let them play around on your website. Try to figure out if there's any minor or major mistakes that you can avoid. You'll be surprised on how many small details that you might have missed that is probably not a big deal right now, but might cause you issues later on. I have experienced this firsthand when I used to work at an e-commerce startup a few years ago. They did not test out their system. We kept hitting problems after problem, resulting in frustrated customers and countless amount of hours trying to make this go smoothly. it was a huge mess. And I'm just saying, just please, just test out your system. Just be sure everything works as it should. And yeah, you never know if you're gonna blow up. So do yourself a favor. Next up, we have properly setting up your Google Analytics account. And if you don't have any prior experience with Google Analytics, I would suggest that you hire expertise. Once it's set up, you'll be able to analyze the traffic that comes to your website. This is incredibly valuable, so you don't want to miss this step, okay? Here you can see where you lose your customers and what you can do to fix those problems. In my reports, I can see that the traffic that I get is mostly from our SEO work. We have a high duration time and on average 4 page view per session, but the amount of people adding items to their cart is extremely low. This can indicate that the products weren't too appealing to them. So I can find common dropouts and figure out a way to improve it. So I would never have known this if I wasn't able to look at my analytics. It's the end of the long day, so I just need a little help from my notes again. So I just hope you don't dislike this video for that reason. Okay, I just don't want to miss anything that I have written down. So, okay. Next up, we have determine your audience. Oh my god, well, everything that I say in this video is important, especially this, okay? Who is your targeted demographic? This audience will be the driving force in each decision that you make, okay? Understand who needs your product and make sure your strategies serve their needs. It doesn't matter if you get traffic if the traffic is not your target audience. In fact, it will make it harder for you to reach your new potential customers if the AI thinks someone opposite of your audience is interested. Then it will keep hitting a wall. A great example is to keep an eye open for people who will confuse the AI on social medias. Like in my case, I had a problem with attracting men to my women's clothing brand. They are not my target audience and will only cause issues to my business. I want the AI to create a lookalike audience of the authentic audience that is proven to work. So what I do is I delete all the men that interacts with my business on social media profiles. And before you go out there and market your business, please make a list of measurable marketing strategies. It is easy to think, oh well, I'm just gonna run some Facebook ads, some display ads, and gift out some products and it will eventually work. No, let me just stop you right there. Even if you had endless amount of money, I would still say no. Everything that you do needs to have a reason and a way to track it, or else you could just be giving it out for free. Really. Calculate your maximum CPC and make a plan. A formula that I use is my conversion rate, which is about 2%. My average order is about $80, and I have a budget of 25% spent on marketing to get a sale. This will look like this. $80 times 2 times 0.25 equals 40. My maximum CPC bid will be $4. This way I have full control over my ad spend and I can pause the ads that doesn't give me the desired outcome. Every business is different, so you cannot compare yourself with my business. You just have to keep running ads to test and see which one will give you the best results. Personally, I haven't seen any good results with influencer marketing, unfortunately, because I really wanted to, but it just haven't worked out for me. So yeah. On the other hand, SEO has been great. It has given me the most sales so far. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed watching, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And also let me know what kind of business you are. And should I continue making videos like this or should I just stick to something else? Also, let me know down in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back next week. I promise you this time, okay? Take care, bye!